UK lockdown week 3. That's right. It's already been 3 weeks that we have been told to stay inside, only go out for 1 hour of exercise a day, and to keep our 6 feet, 2 meter social distance from each other. So I hope you're all coping well with that. Now, on Sunday night, we saw the Queen address the nation.
We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return.
The Queen gave us a lovely speech where, really, for me, it just felt like she was giving the nation a hug, a virtual hug from her to all of us. And there were some really nice nods to the old wartime spirit with her nods to Vera Lynn's "We'll meet again."
We will meet again.
If you stay inside.
We will meet again.
Now, the Queen's speech, for me, although it was announced, did come out of nowhere. And she didn't really pack any heat with that speech. As I say, it was more just a virtual hug. So my suspicions were immediately aroused. I was thinking, what is the shit sandwich that's going to arrive next? I was pleased to see that my suspicions were confirmed, and I'm sorry to say, but when Boris went into hospital, the nation was in shock. None more so shocked than Dominic Raab, who looked petrified as he stepped out, as he'd been deputised by the Prime Minister to step in such events. He stepped nervously out to greet the nation and reassure us that everything was okay. The nation and indeed Mr. Raab, all white, a sigh of relief as we found out over Easter weekend that Boris was well, sitting up, responding, and actually was then later released to his second home, Chequers, to recover in the countryside. Is it just me, or were the guidelines not to go to your second home for fear of spreading it? Is that just me? Week 3 of lockdown, can you imagine? And as if we weren't doing as little as possible. As if we weren't working home very responsibly when what comes along but a bank holiday?
Along comes a bank holiday. Along comes a bank holiday.
Or does it just ease the guilt of us doing nothing at all whilst we're working from home? The one time we don't need a bank holiday. But anyway, that was week 3, UK lockdown. What's week 4 going to have in store for us? Either way, stay tuned with me, and with all being well, keeping those hands washed, I will see you next week.